Hi guys, I'm back. Today I'm going to read Ruth 1-4, 1 Samuel 1-4, Proverbs 7, and Psalm 107. Let's start. In the days when the judges ruled, there was a famine in the land, and a man of Bethlehem of Judah went to C.Jun in the country of Moab. He and his wife and his 2 sons. And the name of the man was Elimelech, and the name of his wife Naomi, and the names of his 2 sons were Mal and Chilion. They were Ephrathites from Bethlehem in Judah. And he went into the country of Moab and remained there, but Elimelech, the husband of Naomi, died. She was left with the 2 sons. These took Moabite wives. The name of the one was Orpah, and the name of the other Ruth. They lived there about 10 years. Both Marla and Chilion died, so that the woman was left without her 2 sons and a husband. And she arose with her daughters-in-law to return from the country of Moab, for she had heard in the fields of Moab that the Lord had visited his people and given them food. So she set out from the place where she was with the 2 daughters-in-law, and they went on the way to return to land Judah. But Naomi said to her 2 daughters-in-law, "Go, return each of you to her mother's house. May the Lord deal kindly with you, as you dealt with the dead and with me. The Lord grant you that you may find rest." And he treated in the house of her husband. And she kissed them. They lifted up their voice and left, and they said to her, "No, we will return with you to your people." But Naomi said, "Turn back, my daughters. Why will you go with me? Have I yet sons of my own, that they may have become your husbands? Turn back, my daughters. Go your way, for I am too old to have a husband. If I should say I have hope, even if I should have a husband this night, I should bear sons. Will you therefore wait till they are grown? Will you therefore refrain from marrying? No, my daughters, for it is exceedingly bitter to me for your sake that the hand of the Lord is gone out against me." And they lifted up their voices and wept again. And Orpah kissed her mother-in-law, but Ruth clung to her. And she said, "See, your sister-in-law is gone back to her people and to her gods. Return back to your sister-in-law." And Ruth said, "Do you urge me to leave you or to return from following you? For where you go, I will go, and where you lodge, I will lodge. Your people shall be my people, and your God my God. Where you die, I will die, and there will I be buried. May the Lord do so to me, more as if anything but death parts me from you." And Naomi saw that she was determined to go with her. She said no more. So the 2 of them went on until they came to Bethlehem. They came to Bethlehem. The old town was stirred because of it, and the woman said, "Is this Naomi?" She said to her, "Do not call me Naomi, call me Mara, for the Almighty has dealt very badly with me. I went away forward, and the Lord has brought me back to have people. Why call me Naomi when the Lord has testified against me, and the Almighty has brought calamity upon me?" So Naomi returned, and Ruth the Moabite, her daughter-in-law, with her, who returned from the country of Moab, and they came to Bethlehem at the beginning of barley harvest. Now Naomi had a relative of her husband's, a wealthy man of the clan of Elimelech, whose name was Boaz. And Ruth the Moabite said to Naomi, "Let me go to the field and glean among the ears of grain. After him in whose sight I shall find favor." And she said to her, "Go, my daughter." So she went out and went and gleaned in the field after the reapers. And she happened to come to the part of the field belonging to Boaz, who was of the clan of Elimelech. And how Boaz came from Bethlehem. He said to the reapers, "The Lord be with you." And he answered, "The Lord bless you." Then Boaz said to his young man who was in charge of the reapers, "Whose young woman is this?" And the servant who was in charge of the reapers answered, "She's the young Moabite woman who came up with Naomi from the country of Moab." He said, "Please let me glean and gather among the sheaves after the reapers." And she came, and she has continued from early morning till now, except for a short rest. And Boaz said to Ruth, "Now listen, my daughter, don't go to glean in another field, but leave this one and keep close to the young woman. And then your eyes be on the field that they reap, and go after them. Have I not charged the young man not to touch you? When you're thirsty, go to the vessels and drink what the young man will draw." And he fell on her face, bowing to the ground. And he said to him, "Why have I found favor in your eyes? You should take notice of me, since I am a foreigner." But Boaz answered, "What have you done for your mother-in-law since the death of your husband has been fully told to me, and how you left your father and mother and your husband, father and mother and your native land, and came to a haven that you did not know before. The Lord repay you for what you have done, and full reward will be given you by the Lord. And God is, under whose wings you come to take refuge." And he said, "I found favor in your eyes, my Lord, for you have comforted me and spoken kindly to yourself, though I am not one of your servants." So at mealtime Boaz said to her, "Come here and eat some bread, and dip your morsel in water." So she sat beside the reapers, and he passed to her a roasted grain, and she ate until she was satisfied, and she had some left over. And she rose to glean. Boaz instructed the young man, saying, "Let her glean even among the sheaves, and do not reproach her. So for some from the bundles for her for her to glean, and do not rebuke her." So she gleaned in the field until evening, and she knew what she had gleaned. And it was about an ephah of barley. And she took it up the wind to see. Her mother-in-law saw that she had gleaned. Joseph brought her and gave her what food she had left over, being satisfied. And her mother-in-law said to her, "Where did you glean today? Where have you worked? Blessed be the man who took notice of you." She told her mother-in-law with whom she had worked, and said, "The man's land is going to work today is Boaz." And Naomi said to her daughter-in-law, "May he be blessed by the Lord, and his kindness has not forsaken the living on the dead." And Naomi said to her, "This man is a close relative of ours, one of our redeemers." And Ruth the Moabite said, "Besides," he said to her, "You shall keep close by my young men until they finish all my harvest." And Naomi said to Ruth, her daughter-in-law, "It is good, my daughter." Then you go in with his young woman. Lest in another field you be sold. So she kept close to the young woman, but gleaning until the end of the barley and wheat harvest. And she lived with her mother-in-law. And Naomi had mother-in-law said to her, "My daughter, why should I not seek rest for you, that it may be well with you?" And it may be well with you, but he's not Bowser about to. With whose young one you were, see, he's winnowing barley tonight, threshing floor. Watch their falling on yourself and bring your cloak and go down to the threshing floor. And do not make yourself known to him until he's finished eating and drinking. When he lies down, is the place where he lies. And go and uncover his feet and lie down, he'll tell you what to do. And she replied, well, they say I'll do so. She went down to the threshing floor and did just as the mother-in-law had commanded her. And Bowser eaten and drunk. His heart was merry. He went to lie down at the end of the heap of grain. She turned softly and covered his feet and lay down. At midnight the man was startled and turned over, and he held a woman laid at his feet. He said, who are you? And she answered, I am Ruth, your servant. Spread your wings over your son, for your Redeemer. And he said, may you be blessed by the Lord, you my daughter. You made this last kindness greater and the first, and that you are not gone after other men, whether poor or rich. And now, my daughter, do not fear. I will do for you all that you ask, for all my fellow townsmen know that you are a worthy woman. And now it's true that I am redeeming you. There is a redeemer nearer than I. Remain tonight in the morning if you are redeeming. Good, let him do it. If you're not willing to redeem me, then ask the Lord those are redeeming. And lie down until the morning. So she lay his feet until the morning. They rose before one can recognize him. And he said, let it not be known that the woman came to the threshing floor. And he said, bring the garment that you are wearing and hold her. So she held it, and he measured out 6 measures of oil and put on her. And she went into the sea. And when she came to him, he said, how do you fare, my daughter? And she told her all that the man had done firstly. These 6 measures of oil that you gave me. He says, you must not go back empty-handed to your mother-in-law. She replied, wait, my daughter, until you learn how the matter turns out for the man. Will rest, but so will settle the matter today. Now Boaz had gone up to the gate and sat down there, and behold, the Redeemer of whom Boaz had spoken came by. So Boaz said, turn aside, friend, sit down there. And he turned aside and sat down. And he took 10 men of the elders, and he said, sit down here. So he sat down. And he said to her, dear Naomi, who has come back from the country and son of the parcel of land that belonged to a relative Elimelech. So I thought I'll tell you of it, and say, if I in the presence of those sitting here, in the presence of others of my people, and if you redeem it, those say, redeem it. And if you not, tell me that I am in. For there is no one besides you to redeem it, and I'll come after you. And he said, I'll redeem it. And Boaz said, the day you buy the field from the hand of Naomi, you will also acquire Ruth the Moabite, the widow of the dead, and want to perpetuate the name of the dead in his inheritance. Then the Redeemer said, I cannot redeem it for myself, lest I can impair my own inheritance. Take my right of redemption yourself, for I cannot redeem it. Now this is the custom and form in times of Israel concerning redeeming and exchanging. To confirm the same transactions, one drove a sale and gave it to the other. And this is the manner of a testament of Israel. So when the Redeemer said to Boaz, buy it for yourself, he drove a sale. And then Boaz said to elders and to all the people, you are witnesses this day that I brought from the hand of Naomi all that belonged to Elimelech, and all that belonged to Chilion and to Mahlon, and also Ruth the Moabite, the widow of Mahlon, that I brought to be my wife, to perpetuate the name of the dead in his inheritance, that the name of the dead may not be cut off from among his brothers and from the gate of his native place. He witnesses this day that all the people at the gate, the elders said, you are witnesses, may the Lord make the woman who is coming into your house like Rachel and me, who together build up the house in Israel, may act worthily in Ephrath and be renowned in Bethlehem, and may your house be like the house of Perez, whom Tamar bore to Judah. Is the awesome the Lord will give you by this young woman. So Boaz took Ruth, and she became his wife. And he went into it, and the Lord gave her conception, and she bore a son. And the woman said to Naomi, blessed be the Lord, has not left you this day without a redeemer. May his name be renowned in Israel. Shall be to you a restorer of life, and a nursery of your old age. To your daughter-in-law who loves you. He was more to you than sons, and has given birth to him. And Naomi took a child named Elimelech, and became his nurse. And the woman of the neighborhood gave him a name, saying, a son's been born to name. They named Obed. He was a father Jesse, father David. Now these are generations of Perez. Perez father Hezron, Hezron father Ram, Ram father Amindah, Amindah father Nashon, Nashon father Solomon, Solomon father Boaz, Boaz fathered Obed, Obed father Jesse, Jesse father David. 1 Samuel 1-4. And there was a certain man around with Zophim of the kill country Ephraim. His name was Elkanah, son of Joab, son of Elihu, son of Tohu, son of Zaph and Ephrathite. He had 2 wives. The name of the one was Hannah, and the name of the other Peninnah. And Peninnah had children, but Hannah had no children. And this man used to go up year by year from the sea to worship and sacrifice unto the Lord host at Shiloh. And the 2 sons of Eli, Hophni and Phinehas, were priests of the Lord. And one day when Elkanah sacrificed, he would give portion to Peninnah his wife, and to all the sons and daughters. But to Hannah he gave a double portion, because he loved her. Though the Lord had closed the womb, and her rival used to provoke her grievously to irritate her. Because the Lord had closed the womb, so it went year by year. And as often as she went up to her house of the Lord, she used to provoke her. Therefore Hannah wept and would not eat. And Elkanah her husband said to her, Hannah, why do you weep, and why do you not eat? And why is your heart sad? Am I not more to you than 10 sons? After they had eaten and drunk in Shiloh, Hannah arose, and Eli the priest was sitting on the priest beside the doorpost of the temple. And she was deeply distressed, and prayed to the Lord and wept bitterly. And she vowed a vow and said, O Lord of hosts, if you indeed look on the affliction of these 7 and remember me and not forget you said, I will give to your servant a son, I will give to him to the Lord all the days of his life, and no razor shall touch his hair. She continued praying before the Lord. Eli observed her mouth. Hannah was speaking in her heart, and the other that her voice was not heard. Therefore Eli took her to be a drunken woman. Eli said to her, how long will you go being drunk? You are wine away from you. Hannah answered, No, my Lord, and the woman told in the spirit. I have drunk neither wine nor strong drink, but I have been pouring out my soul before the Lord. Dare not guide your servants, a worthless one, and full of wrong. I have been speaking out my great anxiety and vexation. And Eli answered, Go in peace, and the God shall grant me a petition that you have made to him. And so you said, Let yourself find favor in your eyes, and the woman went away, and her face was no longer sad. They rose early in the morning and worshipped before the Lord. And they went back to the house of Ramah, and Elkanah knew Hannah's wife, and the Lord remembered her. And in due time Hannah conceived and bore a son. And she called his name Samuel. She said, I have asked him for him from the Lord. The man Elkanah and all his house went to offer to the Lord the yearly sacrifice to pay his vow. Hannah did not go, for she said to her husband, As soon as the child is ready, I'll bring him. So he may appear in the presence of the Lord. And dwell there forever. Elkanah, her husband, said to her, Do what seems best to you, and wait until you wean her. And they made the Lord establish his word. So the woman remained and nursed the son until she weaned him. And she weaned him. She took him out with her, along with the 3-year-old boy, an ephah of flour, and the skin of wine. When she brought him to the house of the Lord, she went, and the child was young. And they slaughtered the bull and brought the child to Eli. And she said, O my Lord, as you live, my Lord, I am the one who is standing here in your presence, praying to the Lord. For this child I pray, the Lord is great to me, and my petition that I made him. Therefore I lent him to the Lord. As long as he lives, he is unto the Lord, and he worshipped the Lord there. And Hannah prayed to the Lord, and said, I heart exalted the Lord. My heart is exalted in the Lord. My mouth derides my enemy, because I rejoice in your salvation. There is none holy like the Lord. There is none besides you. There is no rock like our God. Talks no more so very proudly. None of arrogance come from your mouth. And the Lord is a good and knowledge, and by actions only. The vows of the mighty are broken. The feeble bind on strength. Those who fall have hidden themselves out for bread. Those who are hungry have ceased to hunger. The barren have borne 7. She gives many children for the Lord. The Lord kills and brings life. He brings on shoal and raises up. The Lord makes poor and makes rich. He brings learning and thoughts. He raises up the from the dust. He lifts the needy from the ash heap to make them sit with princes and inherit a seat of honor. The pillars of the earth are the Lord's. On them he has set the law. He will guard the feet of his faithful. But the wicked shall be covered in darkness, not by my shall be. The adversaries of the Lord shall be broken to pieces against the heel from the dead. The Lord will judge the ends of the earth. He will give strength to his king and exalt the horn of his anointed. And then Elkanah went home to Ramah, and the Lord was ministering to the Lord in the presence of Eli and the priest. And the sons of Eli were worthless men. He did not know the Lord. The custom of the priest with the people was that when any man offered sacrifice, the priest's servant would come, and all the meat was well, 3-pronged fork in his hand. He would thrust it into a pan or kettle in a cauldron or pot. All that the fork brought up, the priest would take for himself. And this is what they did, and she allowed to all the Israelites who came there. Before the fire was burned, the priest's servant would come and say to him, who sacrificing, Give meat for the priest to roast. He will not accept boiled meat from you, only a raw. If the man has done nothing, burn the fat first, and take as much as you wish. He would say, No, you must give it now, if not, I'll take it by force. And thus the sin of the young was very great in the sight of the Lord, for the men treated the offering of the Lord with contempt. Samuel was ministering for the Lord, a bloody clothed and linen effort. And his mother used to make for him a little bread and take it to him each year when she went out with her husband to offer the yearly sacrifice. And Eli would bless Elkanah and his wife and said, May the Lord give you children by this woman for the petition she asked of the Lord. And they would return to her. Indeed, the Lord visited Hannah, and she conceived and bore 3 sons and 2 daughters. And the boy Samuel grew in the presence of the Lord. And Eli was very angry and kept hearing all their sons were doing to all Israel. And they were very necessary in the to the family. And he said to them, Why do you do such things? For I hear the evil dealings from all these people. And I said, You didn't know your report. I hear the people of the Lord speak. But some things against me, and God mediate for it. If some things against the Lord, who can intercede for them? They will not listen to the voice of their father. But it was well the Lord to put them to death. And the voice Samuel grew to grow in stature and faith with the Lord, and I said with him. And there came a man that God to Eli and said to him, Did I indeed reveal myself to the house of your father when they were in Egypt subject to the house of Pharaoh? I choose a man of war to try to Israel to be my place, to go up to my altar, to burn incense, for an effort before me. I gave to the house of your father all my offerings by fire from the people of Israel. Why then do you scorn my sacrifice and my offerings that command from my door? And honor your sons above him by finding yourselves on the choice parts of every offering of my people of Israel. Therefore, the Lord, the God of Israel, declares, I promise that your house and the house of your father should go in that holy forever. And now the Lord declares, Far be it from me. For there is on me all, and those who despise me shall be lightly esteemed. The days of coming will not cut off his strength, the strength of your father's house. There will not be an old man in your house, then in distress shall look and envy on all the prosperity that shall be bestowed on his own. There shall not be an old man in your house forever. The only one of your honor shall not cut off from any altar, shall be spared to weep, his eyes that to grieve his heart. And all the sons of your house shall die by the sword, and they shall come upon your 2 sons, Hophni and Phinehas, shall be assigned to you. Both of them shall die on the same day. And I will raise up for myself a faithful priest, shall do according to all that is in my heart. and in my heart, and in my I'll build him a short house, shall go to that poor man or to forever. Elders left in the house shall come to employ him for a piece of silver and a loaf of bread, shall say, put me in one of you a priest's place, thou may eat a morsel of bread. Now the boy Samuel was ministering to the Lord in the palace of Eli, and the word of the Lord was great in those days, there was no free conviction. At the time Eli, whose eyesight began to grow dim, so he could not see, was lying down in his own place, and the lamp of the Lord had God had not be a corner. And Samuel was lying down in the temple of the Lord, where the ark of God was, and the Lord called Samuel and said, Here I am. And he ran to Eli and said, Here I am, for he called me. He said, I know, lie down again. So he went and lay down, and the Lord called again Samuel. And Samuel rose and went to Eli and said, Here I am, for he called me. He said, I know, call my son, lie down again. And Samuel did not yet know the Lord. The word of the Lord should not be in the ear of it. And the Lord called Samuel again the third time. And he rose and went to Eli and said, Here I am, for he called me. And I perceived the Lord was calling the boy. And Eli, therefore Eli said to Samuel, Go lie down. If he calls you, you shall say, Speak, Lord, for 7 years. And Samuel went and lay down in his place, and the Lord came and stood at his corners at the time. Samuel said, Speak, for 7 years. And the Lord said to Samuel, Behold, I am about to do a thing in Israel. And chapter 2 years, everyone who was on the table. On that day of focus, Eli was speaking concerning his house from beginning to end. Eli declared to him all that now I'm about to punish his house for the iniquity that he did, because his sons were blaspheming God. He did not restrain him. Likewise, so to the house of Eli, the iniquity of Eli's house. Shall not be returned for sacrifice or offering. Samuel lay in the morning, opened the doors of the house of the Lord. And Samuel was ready to tell the vision to Eli. Eli called Samuel and said, Samuel, my son. He said, Here I am. And Eli said, What was it that he told you? Do you not hide him? May God do so to your boys if you hide anything from me of all that he told you. So Samuel told him everything, and he hid nothing from him. And he said, It is the Lord's, let him do what seems good to you. And Samuel grew, and the Lord was with him, let none of his words fall to good. And Israel from day to day, she knew that Samuel was established as a prophet of the Lord. And the Lord appeared again as Shiloh, for the Lord revealed himself to Samuel, Shiloh by the word of the Lord. And the word of Samuel came to Israel, and Israel went out now. And against the Philistines, Ebenezer. The Philistines came to Aphek. The Philistines drew up in line against Israel. And when the battle spread, Israel defeated before the Philistines, killed about 4,000 men to fill the battle. When the people came to the camp, they all said, Israel said, Why has the Lord defeated us today before the Philistines? Let's bring the ark of the covenant of the Lord here from Shiloh. And will come among us and save us from the power of our enemies. So the people went to send to Shiloh and brought from there the ark of the covenant of the Lord of hosts. And they threw the children, and the 2 sons of Eli, Hophni and Phinehas, were there with the ark of the covenant of God. And as soon as the ark of the covenant of the Lord came into the camp, all Israel gave a mighty shout, so that the earth was silent. And the Philistines heard the noise of the shouting, and they said, What does this great shouting in the camp of the Hebrews mean? And they had learned that the ark of the Lord had come into the camp. And the Philistines were afraid, for they said, God has come into the camp. He said, Woe to us, so nothing like this has happened before. Woe to us, who can deliver us from the power of these mighty gods? These are the gods who struck the Egyptians with every sort of plague and the ones. Take courage and be men of Philistines, lest you become the slaves to the Hebrews and they bid you be men of fire. So the Philistines fought, and Israel was defeated, and fled everyone into his house. There was very great slaughter, for 30,000 foot solid of Israel. The ark of God was captured, and 2 sons of Eli, Hophni and Phinehas died. Men of Benjamin ran from the battle line came to Shiloh the same day. The clothes torn and dead on his head. And he arrived, Eli was sitting on the seat by his way watching. And his heart trembled for the ark of God. And the man came into the sea and told me. And all the sea cried out. And Eli had the sound of the outcry. He said, Where is his ark? And the man heard and came to Eli, told Eli. And Eli was going to eat his daughter. His eyes were set so that he could not see. And the man said to Eli, I am he who is coming from the battle. I fled from the battle today. He said, No, how did it go, my son? He but to his answer and said, Israel fled before the Philistines. There is no severe great defeat among the people. Your 2 sons are Hophni and Phinehas were dead, and the ark of God was being captured. As soon as he had mentioned the ark of God, Eli fell over backward from the seat by the side of the gate, and his neck was broken, and he died. And the man was old and heavy. He judged Israel 40 years. And his daughter-in-law, the wife of Phinehas, was pregnant, about to give birth. And when she heard the news that the ark of God was captured, and that her father-in-law and her husband were dead, she bowed and gave birth, for her pains came upon her. And about the time of her death, the woman attending her said to her, Do not be afraid, for your born son. She did not answer or pay attention. And she named the child Ichabod, saying, The glory is departed from Israel, because the ark of God had been captured, because of the father-in-law and her husband. And she said, The glory is departed from Israel, for the ark of God has been captured. Proverbs 7. My son, keep my words and treasure my commandments, so keep my commandments and live. Keep my teachings that they are. Abandon my fingers, write them on the top of your heart. Say to wisdom, you are my sister, and court inside your intimate friend, to keep you from the forbidden oil, from the outdoors with the smooth way. At the window of my house I have lit up through my lattice. We've seen among the simple and perceive among the youth. A young man like he says, passing the street near corn, making the road to a house, the twilight in the evening, the time of night and darkness. Behold, the woman meets and just the prostitute will live her. She was loud and away, but her feet did not stay. I'm down the street now in the market, and every corner she lies on me. She sees me kiss, and with bold face she says to I had to offer sacrifice today to pay my vows. There is no have come to meet you, to seek you, and I find you. I spread my couch with coverings, covered lens from Egyptian. I could fill my bed with loath and sin come. Let's take a full of one of the stars. Sells his love. My husband not home. He's gone on a long journey. He's took it back full of money. Formerly he would come home with much deductive species, with a sweet dog she can pass it. But once he falls, says an ox goes to his slaughter, a stag go faster when Arabic is living, as a bird bursting into a snare. He doesn't know the cost of his life. He knows not to be a big tent swallows in my mouth. And not your heart and decide always. You're strained to pass. So many victims you let it. I was let it already through. That's the way to show going down to the chambers of death. Psalm 107. We give thanks to the Lord for his good, for self love and endurance forever. That they redeemed to the Lord, say so he made him from trouble, and gathered him from the lands of the east and from the west and the north and the south, and dwelled in desert place, finding no way to a city to dwell. Hunger and thirsty, soul fainted within, and they cried to the Lord in their trouble. And delivered them from their distress, and led them by a straight way till they reached the sea to dwell. And thank the Lord for his steadfast love, for his wondrous works to his gentlemen. He satisfies the longing soul, and the hungry soul he fills with good things. Sunset and darkness and the shadow of death, persons in affliction and eyes. Who they and rebelled against the words of God and spurned the counsel of the Messiah. So he bowed their hearts down with hard labor. They fell down with until. They cried to the Lord in their trouble, and delivered them out of their distress. He brought them out of darkness, shadow death, and burst their bonds apart. And thank the Lord for his steadfast love, for his wondrous works to his gentlemen. When he shatters the doors of bones, cut them to the bars of iron. Someone falls through their sinful ways, and because of their iniquity suffered affliction. They loathed any kind of food, and they drew near to the gates of death. And they cried to the Lord in their trouble, and he delivered them from their distress. So now it's word, and healed them, and delivered them from their destruction. And then thank the Lord for his steadfast love, for his wondrous works to his children. And he let them offer sacrifices of thanksgiving, tell his deeds and songs of joy. Some went down to the sea in ships, doing business on the great wood. They saw Jesus, Lord's wondrous works in his deed, for he commanded and raised the stormy wind, which lifted up the waves of the sea, a man out of heaven. They went into death. They encouraged mortal men, they even plied, they reared and staggered like drunken men. They had their wits, and they cried to the Lord in their trouble, he delivered them from their distress. He made the storm be still, and the waves of the sea were hushed, and he glad the waters were quiet. They put them to decide haven, and thank the Lord for his steadfast love. And now his wondrous works to his gentlemen, and liberty to soul him, the congregation of the people, praising in the assembly of the elders. He turns rivers into a desert, springs of water into a thirsty ground. His rule landed into a salty waste, because the evil of its inhabitants turned the desert into pools of water, harsh land into springs of water. And there he was the hungry dog, and they established a seed to deliver. He sent fields of plant being to give fruit for the year. How he was blessed and they multiplied greatly. He judged them with their livestock diminished. When they diminished in brother, through oppression, evil, and sorrow, he pours contempt on princes and make them wander in trackless ways. He resteth the needy out of affliction, makes their families like flocks. And the mighty and unbound, all wickedness shuts them out. Whoever lies and them turn to these sounds, then consider the steps love of the Lord. Now should I do love for her, please by heads of Father in heaven, hallelujah, name of King, coming with others in heaven. He so day by good, so soon to darkness, no sons to hate, from the evil one. For yours is the kingdom, and the glory forever. Amen. See you tomorrow. Bye.